What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's
got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Got some room in it to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Got his man in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tries to get it on the ground. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success.
Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. The quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. And the Canes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Hurricane. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Finds his target down the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact.
Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
The give to the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Makes the grab past the marker. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Fired in from the red zone for the score. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Snags it quickly on the left, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Time to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Got it behind the line. It's Meyer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
That's a good-looking run there. And if you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented. Because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years, the Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, Monty Ball. How about Jonathan Taylor that's getting it done now on Sundays? This guy's got power, he's got speed, he's got shiftiness, he's got all the tools you need to be successful and play on Sunday.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Makes the grab. He breaks a tackle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Badgers! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Canes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They'll immediately call timeout.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on fourth down. I'm going to go for it on fourth down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Off play action. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete on the right side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Badgers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Good. Up there, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they come.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Wide open, he makes the catch. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. Got him up for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. On the move. A able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out.
There he goes! They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Canes have it with a 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 11 over TCU.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jones. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And the Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Badgers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Man, for the love of Tolzien and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback as game manager. I think he's tired of hearing that. He said, listen, give me the rock, I'll spin it around, make some big plays, and he's putting on a show today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. With the catch, it's McLeod. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Hauls it in. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's 2nd and long, and this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football in that.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. The play-action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air on second down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Got room to work. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. To throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it! Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the move. That's a 20. He's got space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.